My name is Jonathan from Houston, Texas, and this is about my experiences with equal access in AP classrooms and how I thumb my nose at expectations. I work in Spring Branch ISD on the west side of Houston. We have 4 major high schools. These are their demographic breakdowns as of 2018. What jumps out at you about these 4 schools? What do you think the different colors represent? We are a segregated district. Interstate 10 splits our community in half. One side is older houses and apartments. On the other, rents are through the roof, and the median home price is over $1 million. Based on this information alone, you can already tell which ones people think are the, quote, good ones. Let's highlight 2 in particular, School 3 and School 4. Their feeder patterns are independent of one another. Their demographics are also completely different. It's not just a dramatic difference in population, but the type of access those populations get. Which school has more students designated as low income and at risk? I'll let you decide which color is which. Based on this information, which school has the most 9th graders in geometry? Which one has the most overall AP students? Which school performs the best on those AP exams? And which school doesn't worry about TEA? School 3 is the answer to all those questions. We're all teachers, we know that's not the full story. In this room, I'm sure there are dozens of people who work at the School 3s and 4s of the world and know that this info alone makes some unfair generalizations. School 4 is Northbrook High School, where I've worked for 10 years. I knew nothing about this school previously. I needed a job. Their principal is the only one that gave me the time of day. Everyone is quick to judge our school, name an outside stress factor, and we have students who deal with it, but the students aren't interested in pity. I teach calculus and we have, quote, equal access to the curriculum. Our results are not equal. There are a number of barriers that artificially limit the size of our program, starting with decisions that get made in 5th grade. Students make remarkable growth in their time with us, but in AP, we still have a lot of work to do. I took over the AP program in 2014. Previously, 33% of our AP Math students would drop the course by the end of the first 6 weeks. The few students that took the AP test more or less left it blank. I found that unacceptable. Varsity Math is the idea that we should celebrate achievement, that we should be proud of who we are, who goes to our school, and be proud of efforts to say, forget the circumstances, we're doing this anyway. You might teach calculus, you might make some t-shirts, but you don't have Varsity Math. This is ours. The driving force behind the phenomenon is the students. It started with t-shirts, but the kids weren't satisfied. It's not just about being proud of being in AP Math, but we need the school to know who we are and what we are about. In the last few years, kids have talked me into sweatshirts, stickers, lanyard patches, sunglasses, and socks. We celebrate Nerd Day every November, and every student in AP Calculus and AP Statistics wears their gear. We decorate our nails, paint our faces, and one year they had a pride parade in the cafeteria. A math pride parade. The kids had a math pride parade. I have never seen a group of students so happy with themselves. And did I mention the shoes? Varsity Math is a lifestyle. It is a celebration that it's okay to give difficult things a try, and we aren't going to be ashamed of it. The merchandise is great and everything, but Varsity Math is also about pushing our students to do more. In 2017, we added Calculus BC, the first full-size class ever. The students asked for this, and we made it happen. About 20% of our seniors are now enrolled in AP Math classes. Our statistics enrollment has doubled, and over 95% of AP students are giving the AP exam a try. Varsity Math is now the place to be. Shortly after Nerd Day, I have 9th and 10th graders come to my door asking how they can join. Varsity Math is a known quantity on campus. Every senior can tell you what it is, and most of the underclassmen are vaguely aware of this group of overexcited nerds. After AP tests are over, we have an end-of-the-year celebration. Students come up to school, we eat together, play laser tag in the cafeteria. It's a special celebration just for us. All of these factors have eliminated our drop rate. Less than 5% of students drop an AP Math course now. Varsity Math has a permanent place in our school culture. The celebration doesn't stop when you leave. Students who pass the AP exam have a place of honor. Each year we only put up a handful of names, but every single student is proud to be up there. The young women at my school are a huge driving force behind building this culture. The girls make up 60% of our AP Math enrollment and are the most outspoken members. Every new line of merchandise comes from them. They are also the top performers in their respective math classes every year. I couldn't do it without the energy of these girls. Wherever you work, especially if you work in a school like mine, you must believe in their brilliance. No statistics get to tell you what you can and can't do. Thank you.